He brought me that load early like he said he would. Thanks, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning from the Philippines. And today here in the Philippines is a special day because today for us it's special anyway, because today we are pouring that slab up there. So we're gonna have a huge group of guys here from next door. Once again, no transit mix, no concrete mixer. We're hand mixing. We provide work into our neighborhood next door. These are people we know personally. This is not just some strangers over there. These guys have worked on and off for me, some of them for long periods of time, for many years, some of it even prior to this vlog, and that you guys never got to know. And I provide work for them when I can and put that money back in the neighborhood, right in the people's pockets that I care about, instead of some stranger transit mix company that he's living in a great big house and driving, you know, nice rides and all of this good stuff. Put it back in the people in my wife's family and neighborhood and all right over here. So they're going to be mixing. They know what they're doing too. They know how to mix it just the way that it needs to be. And we're going to be passing them pails. They are. That's a nice thing. You know, I could get in there and do a dog and pony show for you guys and look at me toting a bucket. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, the ham for the cam. And I'm not going to do it. I've got a lot of other stuff going on. And just for my part, I need to be making sure that it's getting poured right, making sure everything's in order. I want to be videoing it and you know, documenting this time. It's another moment in our journey of building and living here and building this place. We might want to reflect back on it ourselves years later. Mel and I already find ourselves going back to our earliest videos on the vlog and just seeing how we've changed as people, because you slowly make changes and you don't realize it till you jump back and you look and you say, you know, wow, there's a lot changed since then. You know, you physically change, you mentally change, everything. You know, comment if you agree on that. If you agree about that, you don't know it at the moment because it's happening in slow increments. And you know, they changed me here. They changed me. I think changed me for the better personally, because my attitude's way better than it used to be. I'll tell you that. So anyway, I'm going to be on top of all that on the work, and we're going to be videoing this, and Melinda's cooking up food for them and all. She did yesterday too when they poured the beams. She's going to be cooking up food and everything, a lot of refreshments, making sure that they have what they need, and we're going to make this happen. Our plan is not to stop an hour for lunch. Some of the crew is going to be separated, and they're going to keep pouring while some of the crew, the bulk of the crew, eat their lunch. And then they're going to come back and start doing a faster pour, and the ones that stayed behind and kept the joint alive, so you don't get a cold joint in your slab, kept that joint alive by keep mixing and pouring across there, graduating it across. Well, then now they're going to get, you know, their chance to have their break. So that's how this is going to happen. And always be pouring, always keeping that front edge alive with fresh concrete, never letting it get a set point somewhere. So and we will straight on through, and we're going to have enough guys here that it shouldn't be too overwhelming. Now, another thing that's got to happen during the day is sometimes the guys, some of the people are not just going to be on a bucket brigade passing buckets across to you know, and up to the next level. A lot of them have to be split off. There's got to be a certain group of them that's got to be out here bagging sand, bagging stone. And that's just like your ingredients for a recipe, your measuring cup, those empty concrete sacks are, because you got the volume of the sack of the Portland, And now you want to match that volume with your mix on your stone and your sand. 1, 2, 3. So they got to be out here bagging that up, bringing it around there, and that's our measurement unit. And this is Oppo red bag concrete. They got a red and a blue bag. The blue's pretty good for general construction, but if you want it to make it right and tight, you definitely want to use the red. So that C-Mix brand, C-E-M-E-X, C-Mix Oppo, APO. If you're here in the Philippines, search that out. There's some brands here that aren't no good, man. You need to watch out. It's inferior stuff. It might be art for pouring a sidewalk or something, but not your home. And that's brands, you know, I can name a bunch of them. But if you want to go with the big boys, get Oppo. I'm telling you. Oppo Red by C-Mix. Look them up online. You'll find they got websites, everything, extensive data, everything there. All right, so that's what's happening.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, joke. So good morning, everybody. So today is the highlights of our pouring concrete slab. So it's gonna be more busy to cooking, and a lot of preparation as well. It's gonna seem like a fiesta. So last night I already prepped some of the stuff like chicken. So my menu for today is chicken tinola. Of course, like I said, boys always love a soup after working hard. Yeah, so I prepare everything already. So we woke up this morning. So I already get what I need. So this one is the malunggay that came from my garden and papaya. So that's why I have a carrots here and some cabbage. And this morning I was already steamed this banana, something for us that we have something to eat here. And I woke up July and I said, because she promised me that yesterday that she's going to helping me, and I was really expected her help today because I told her I don't have any help here. July is there. She just woke up.
Mel, you ready for the big day?
Yeah.
You got your big day bright shirt on?
Yeah, that's why you know it's a bright shirt. Because it's a big day. Prepare for the cook.
Oh, and look, we got...
She's my helper.
That's your helper today right there?
Because she promised me yesterday that she's gonna help me.
Need to pick up what?
Da Sarah. Tapos da boys si Estatina. Da Sarah is Adera ban.
First hitch of the day. I asked those guys yesterday when they were unloading the truck, and I have all these guys working. Y'all have the Sahara on there. That's the bags of the waterproofing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's here with this truck. Yes, sir. Okay. And my guys were all right there too. Then this morning, they tell me, oh, they don't have the Sahara. They didn't bring it. Well, we won't pour this concrete without the waterproofing in. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. The humidity levels inside, the tile staying bonded right, water penetration going through the concrete, lots of reasons. Always put that waterproofing in. And that's why my house don't have all these mold and paint peeling issues and everything. So we find out now it's crews all showing up, everything to start mixing. There's not any Sahara here. I said, why did y'all tell me that it was there yesterday? And now I find out it's not, and everyone's just silent, you know. Oh, well, they told us they were going to bring it early this morning, so they were trying to be coolers so that I didn't get on to the FLS people. They were trying to be coolers and cool the situation. Not that I would have got mad. I would have just ran down there in my pickup and got it. And oh, they said they'd bring it first thing this morning. Listen, I've had these companies tell me first thing and it'd be 2 days later. I'm like, oh, that is not cool. So Melinda and Mike just jumped in the truck and they're heading down there to FLS to find out where our Sahara is, because we got a big group of people showing up. Whew. Madness and stress from the beginning. And this is the way it's going to be the whole time you're doing a build. I'm telling you, you're always going to just constantly have to keep taking the punches. Boom, 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 boom. But don't get too upset about it. Just laugh like I am. There's nothing I can do. Now I'm at the mercy of whatever it is anyway. You know, since blowing a fuse. All right, Miss Melinda to the rescue. Add to your other task, huh?
Yeah.
So they're taking any loose sock that we have right now and getting more sand and stone in while we're waiting for the Sahara. But we got the Sahara in here now, so they're gonna start a mix. Let's go see. Most important tool here.
So first thing to do is G-Life. G-Life first work is she's going to cook the rice there in the charcoal. Yeah, she's going to cook the rice there in the charcoal.
And there it goes, first one in. Second one in, third one in. It is on its way. I'm asking Francis to go get some small little paper and put in these holes. That's the boss down through there where the screw goes. And that way the screw's not hitting the concrete layer when you run it in there. That's what we did on those before. We just stick a little piece of paper in the back of it. Chip, don't pour on top of this box right here yet until he puts paper in those holes, okay?
So I asked my nephew because he was only sitting here, so I gave him a task. I said, you know how to do this malunggay? You know, I teach you. Not that one by one. Maybe you're gonna finish that 3 days ago. You're gonna, kapta mo dya, amon mo dya ho, amo dya. Butungon mo ho, da. Butungon, kapta mo sa punta ka butungon. Da, amura. Tapos, ang imo ang ginpilian, aboy digas lang sa kilid eh. Kaptan mo sa punta, da. Very good. I teach him do. Kapti sa punta para mo. Da, te, kita mo. Easy peasy. See? I told her to peel this papaya for our tinolang manok. So that we're gonna prepare already. And I'm slashing the vegetable over here. Their snack is sutanghon. A busy day.
It's hot out there. So we've been up there trying to trace down everything that was stopped at yesterday. They went pouring a little bit further down the side the restrooms are than what we were ready for. He just kept on pouring. I kept telling him to start pouring over into the main slab. So he go, after this one, he'd go a little further. After this, we're not going to make one straight line all the way down one side of the slab. We're going to grow it out. So Mike and I, we jumped in there and we started getting the rest of the dowel rods for where the walls are going to be above set in. We ran just a little bit short on dowels, so right now Mike jumped on Melinda's little e-cart or whatever you want to call it. they call it an e-bike, but a bike's really 2 or 3 wheels. When you have 4 wheels, it's what, a quad bike? Well, that's what they call them in the U.S. They call them quads. So I guess it'd be an e-quad, right? So her e-quad. And we'll give it a new name now. We won't call it bike no more. He got on Melinda's e-quad, or as I call her, electric sports car. And he headed over to get not just a couple pieces of 10mm, but I seen with money to go ahead and buy quite a bit and have it delivered, because we're going to need it building the walls anyway. So why not just go ahead and get it here? We're going to pay for a delivery. Let's make it good. So my is happy to take that break and get away. You know, those are sweet rewards when you do your job right all the time, and you know, you're responsible, you show up as you're supposed to, you're polite, all that. Is you get perks like that, man. You know, like you're the one that gets to leave and go pick up materials and stuff and all. I give those tasks a lot of times to Miller also. Miller's also my go guy. He's my runner. But sometimes Mock goes, "Sir, let Miller," it's his cousin. He'll say, "Sir, let Miller stay doing what he's doing. I'll be the one to go." Okay. So, because he earns it, man. He earns it. Well, anyway, I taking a little short break, and I'm going to get back on out there with him. I hope you are enjoying watching this pour. If you like watching our videos, please let us know. Comment and let us know. Hit that thumbs up. Look, if a video of mine gets 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 views or whatever they currently get, sometimes shoot up way higher. And I'm getting, you know, 500, 600, 700 likes, but every day you continue to watch our videos every day because the numbers show it. So do us a solid, and hit that thumbs up for us, please. Just take the time and hit it. You know what? I'll wait on you right now. So right now, if you're watching on your TV, hit up on your remote, hit that little up button. If you're in the video, hit up. It's going to pop up a little menu on the screen. Scroll right there a few times. Hit that thumbs up for me. If you're on your phone, you'll see it right there. If you're on your tablet, your laptop, you'll see it right there at the bottom of the screen. See it? Right there? Alright. Hit that for us. Mel and I would really appreciate it. Because if you will make the likes match closer with the views, it'll push us out there more in the algorithm, and other people would discover and enjoy the content that we put out, the information I shared, the tips I give on pouring and building and repairing stuff, and our lifestyle out and the foods and stuff we get here along the beach and eat and everything. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. All right, everybody, we're going to get back to a concrete pour. Thank you for that. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up for me, and we'll talk to you here in just a bit.
So the sotanghon was already done, and soon they're gonna be their lunch, not lunch break, break time, morning break time. Then after this, I'm going to cook the tinulang manok. So as you see it here, it's everything soup. And last night I already prepared the stuff here, this plate and the bowl. So we're serving the sotanghon equally because we have 20 crew today. So we make it sure that everybody gonna equally eat the same amount. Of course, we cook with this big pot.
All right, send the rest on. Yeah, I want you to pour more right on this joint down through here, right here. Hey, don't try to make that too smooth because we're gonna put tile. We want the stick, so don't try to make it. Don't make it too smooth. Yeah, we want to leave it a little rough. Hey, you see around that drain pipe right there? Yeah, cut it. Make a square around it. Make it go down about this much. Look, make it go down about that much. Yeah, around it. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, where a drain's going. Maybe a little more on this side. Yeah. There you go. A little more, other side. A little more. Yep, like that. Yeah, remove that out right there. Yeah, for drain. Yep. That's right. The one behind you also, do the one next behind you too. Hey, is there water in that pail there? Behind you? They need to pour some on this wood up here.
Break time. Contestant number one. Raso tangon bala? Hafla na kamu kuno tunga atunga lang na kamu kuno. Dito ka natin mumalong karon lang tin mumalon ganira tunga. Cannot be all together to break time, need to be just half because the concrete gonna dry. That's the boss request.
So they were trialing this finish out pretty smooth, but I didn't want it that smooth. I know it looks nice smooth, but I need it rough so the tile adhesive will really bond down and our tiles don't pop loose. So no need to overwork that top. So I think I'm going over it with this broom, roughing it up. Told them don't work it up too smooth. Don't try to work all the cream to the top like you're doing a finished slab. Like that's it, you know, like inside your house. If you're gonna be tiling it. It's another thing that I've seen will happen now. I'll get the slab too slick. Even in the US, they'll get the slab too slick. And then you gotta bond tiles over it later. And there's nothing really porous there. The top's been glazed over. If you're doing like a unfinished garage floor or something like that, yeah, but on the most part, you don't want that. Yes, there you go. So as they're pouring back here every little bit, I had them add a little bit more on this front line, add a little bit more, not too much that it blocks them, but to keep that wet all the time, keep fresh concrete on moving on the front of it. Always progressing. this still okay.
Wala bayad gani pwede na. Dito. Udah, berarti anak kabut. Refill bro, nah. Refill bro.
Ah, sucks.
Ad bro,
Yeah.
natara bir. Lokal.
Well, no choice. That's all we can find here.
Kain dalo di kandas bro.
We always say that, and they always say no stock.
Dari kandas.
Always say no stock.
It is good. Ura ba? Ura kas? Si mak.
Joel, your cigarette looks so sad, man. You smoking cement now? Rotating caps here. They're trying to not over soak one. So I want to tell you what I ran into just then. It's going to be very, very important. And I knew this, but I didn't expect to have opposition, okay? What's very important is that you never allow your whole crew, when you're doing a pour, to take their break time and their lunch time all at the same time. You're going to have to split your crew, whether it's 50-50 or it's 75-25, however you want to do it, that there's always a mix happening. There's always those joints staying alive. So we had an agreement upon that yesterday. Everybody agreed, no problem. Then today, when it come the first break time at 10 o'clock, I seen the entire crew being called by Melinda. Everybody come break. Everybody. My wife was the opposition. And then she sells me out in front of the whole entire bunch saying they're all hungry. But they're hungry. Well, good for them. Their hunger can last 15 more minutes. 6, 7, 8 people can stay behind, and their stomach's going to last 15 more minutes, Melinda. And I called her out in front of everyone on it. We agreed on this yesterday. She's so excited to serve them all her food. I'm glad for that. I'm really happy for that. Melinda does an amazing job. But you know what I always say? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And my lane is making sure that that concrete keeps getting moved forward without sitting. In this heat, 15 minutes without pouring going on is going to create a cold joint. It's going to create a cold joint. I don't give a crap what your foreman, your contractor says, because they don't care about the long-term integrity of your building. Only you care about it. And it's your job to speak up. Don't be silenced. Don't let your Osawa, don't let your wife silence you. Don't let your family, don't let your foreman, don't let them silence you. Don't be mean, but you need to be assertive. There's a difference between being mean and assertive. And you've got to say, no, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like this. And that's what I had to do just then. And luckily, my main guys, many of them stepped up and said, okay, I'll stay behind. Mock's brother, which his name is Marlon also. He's another Marlon Tabong. We have 2 Marlon Tabongs here today. The twins' dad's also Marlon Tabong. He just without a word just winked at me, you know. He stayed doing he's doing just wink. He's so cool. I just love him too. I tell you what, Mock and his brothers, they are A-class, man. They are A-class. So everything went smooth. That 15 minutes passed like it was nothing. Nobody fell over from starvation. But they're hungry. She's always the lawyer for everyone, you know, the advocate. Bless her heart. She works hard though. That Mel's a damn good woman, but stay in your lane. Don't be the jeepney driver driving all over the road, Melinda. Stay in your lane. And your lane, you can prepare for them, but I'm going to call the shots on the crew. It was funny. There's one guy up there. I don't know him. They called in. He's not a regular part of the next door neighbors that usually come here and help. And I told him where to pour some pails of concrete to keep the joint alive, and he wouldn't do it. He said, "But boss, I have to." Or he didn't call me boss. He said, "I have to keep pouring here." I said, "No, you don't. I'm the boss. You need to pour there." He wouldn't do it still. He had to go get somebody else's permission and wouldn't do it. So they all told him, hey, he is the boss, he is the foreman, he is the contractor, and if he says pour it there, you pour it there. So now he's right at my side. Now he's like my right hand man up there, and whatever I say, he's on it. He maybe he felt he embarrassed himself or something, you know. But I'm not beating anybody up or complaining. I'm just giving these little intricacies that can happen during something like this, you know. So you just be nice, keep moving forward, you know, and and tell your wife to stay in her lane. Melinda, the jeepney driver, all over the road, and hits the brakes right in front of you. Well, Melinda got even with me. She served everybody. They served everybody food. I hadn't had nothing to eat. I didn't have no dinner last night. I just had a little bit of fish yesterday, and didn't have no breakfast this morning. Here it is, almost lunchtime now, and I said, well, I'll just eat with all the guys when they eat. When that second group, I'll go eat with them. But I didn't jump in front of them. I was courteous, and they didn't leave me nothing. Not a single bite, man. No food. And what happens is usually Mel will keep me, she'll serve mine off and put it inside the house, you know. She didn't, man. She didn't serve me nothing, man. I didn't get jack squat, man. That is crazy. So that's the way it goes. Oh well, she got with me. She kicked me back over the lane. She cut me off and ran me over. Woo, the laughing times of Josie Wells. I want to show you around here that same time that we're pouring, we have guys coming around and they're working ahead of them, sacking up stone, sacking up sand, and transporting it around there. So they've been sacking here and now they're coming back and forth and taking it around back to where they're mixing. Oh, I was wondering if he's still alive.
Help her son.
They're preparing for their lunch break. So sorry for the burn rice. Gila is the one to cook this one. It's so hard to estimating to cook in the charcoal, especially if you cook a lot. So that's gonna be the end up of this. The result is gonna be a little bit burned, but it's already still gonna eat no matter what. But we also cook some backup rice because of course rice is life. So we back up also cook in the rice cooker. And this morning I cook dried fish, just something, you know, if somebody want the dried fish, they can have it. It's not that bunch because I don't have it anymore. So, and over here, Joanna starts preparing and serving the tinolang manok. So as you see it here, each bowl they have the chicken and papaya and a lot of soup because the boys complaining because they want more soup. And then over here I cook. It's a lot of dish. I cook the pork here, and this is for the kids and for ourselves here. Of course, the kids was they are chilling here watching the TV. Laika, Nog Nog, and Moy Moy was here, and of course Jilai. So the boys are there. I know they are so tired, and I think they're about to eat their lunch. So the first 10 we're gonna eat first, and then after that the first 10 follow up that one. They can't eat all together because you can stop to mixing this concrete. So all we need to do is just make it half and half. 10 for now for it for the lunch break, and then after that the rest is gonna be follow. So it's all gonna things gonna be work out. Amor ta plenyo uga ha. Uga. I told them that their veyan is just a dried fish. Kinbutang ko man lang riadig yan.
Ay, kamusta ka po?
Ay, may siya dyan. Hindi ka mumpunggo siya. Exclusive for the VIP person, no? May siya, hindi ka mo? Lamisa dyan. Ang aman, raong darwa. Tanda ka rang manug, restocking.
Makaya, gago ko ra. Patulugya.
So I am here right now for rushing for refill for the water because we are out of water. This morning I pick up a 5 water bottle, but it's not enough because of course it is so hot, and our people was going to drink a lot of water. So a lot of water, a lot of ice, and 5 of course, plus we cook a lot of soup for today. So that 5 bottle that I picked up this morning was not enough. So I came back here and I asked, if he can refill even just a 3 bottle for now.
Ayan, bubuhay na dyan, bubuhay lang. Galawin lang sa baldi, sa alawan.
Send it out with them.
Padawar dyan, tadaw.
Just pour it out over it. You don't. Send it. Do it again. We'll pour more over here.
Our last cook for today, it's the arroz caldo for their for their snack, noontime snack. So I just been pick up the water. Hindi rin ako mag-redors kanira man. Karong
So we just about got it here. Got all this poured, all of where the rooms, the CRs are. We're pouring across the front deck, and all the time we keep pouring back over like along that joint, keeping it wet, run down to that end, keep that joint wet. We never let a joint start setting. Where, you know, when I say joints, anywhere we had a stopping point during a mix, we always keep them growing both ways. So just now I had them pour some along that edge down through there as they're pouring this, and that's keeping that alive down through there. So no cold joints. Part of the crew's taking a break right now, switching out, taking their turn. It's in the afternoon now. So we're just running a half staff here, pouring. They're pouring right here where it's close to them, so they don't have to pass it so far. And just knocking it out, man. I sent Miller earlier to go get more construction pails.
They're restocking the stone and then the sand.
Well, it's 5:18 and they are still pouring. So this is down to the last bit, and then it's going to be tandoori and chicken's feet, the last push. But look at all of that right there, man. Look at that. All the main slabs poured. And while that's going on, I told you I was going to have them some cheerleaders, right? So there's some college girl models out here modeling right now, and that keeps the boys going, keeps the energy strong.
I can feel it in my bones. I nothing to have some more. Got me looking like a clown. Someone always let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can't no dude, I got my needs. Close the curtain, kill the sound. Someone always let us down. I can tell that you're a dancer, throwing your hands in the air that you answer. When I ask you if you want me, you're a panther. I'm a little too for a boy, you a trans girl. I put on left, right, it just says cancer. I can go change if you want to. I mean no things that you don't do. I won't put a foot on the floor unless I am sure. You just jump head first, hope for an encore. Look, girl. I can pay for the nice return. I can feel it in my bones, and it's them to us some more. Got me looking like a clown. Someone always let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can't help it, I got my needs. Close the curtain, kill the sounds. Someone always let us down. Hey, hey, dirty tricks, you got plenty of them. Hey, hey, mad kicks, come on, done a dozen. Hey, hey, blah, blah, then you walk away. And I turn to the pipe to forget your name. Like plenty, I imagine that you like me. Like many, I know who I'm trying to be. I'm sure I was wrong, but so were you. So go up your high horse.
Ano? Babaw kang nipa.
So I got some pieces of paper, pen, and this pot right here. You know what I'm gonna do with that? Fix to go around each one of these guys, have them write their name, fold the paper and drop it in the pot. And then they worked so hard today, gotta make it fun for them. So what I'm gonna do then is we're gonna do a first and a second place. And I guarantee you they're gonna be happy for that. So all we like, just that last little bit right there, maybe it's 3 more mixes down there and it will be done. Look at this, man. Check this out. It has been a full day's work though. A full day's work. That slab across through right there is about 7 inches thick through the middle. 5 here across the front. And back there where all those restrooms are, because when we do the floor in it, we're going to multi-tier it across. It's about 4 inches, maybe 4.5, probably right back there. So, and this too is 5 around over here. But the main slab where the rooms are all the way across through the middle is 7 inches thick. We got guests here in this room right now. We gave them a little bit of a better rate because we told them, Melinda did, it's a Filipino couple, that there's construction going on today in this big pour, and they didn't ask for it, but Melinda just did it out of her heart. She said, look, because I mean we got a lot of people here today, you know, a lot of people. There's probably 30 people on premises between kids and Melinda, Joanne, myself, and all the workers and everything, and that's just way above and beyond normal. And they got a discount. They were happy, and I've asked the guys to stay respectful with them nonetheless, and everything seems to be good. And we have another guest checking in first thing in the morning in that other room right there. So here's how it went the other day. I go up those steps and I look at it and I said, it's gonna take 100 bags. That's what I said. I said it's gonna take 100 bags. And when I did the math, it came out 98 bags. So I'll order 110 to have a buffer. Doing a little recording here. Yeah, so I ordered 110 to have a little buffer. And you know, you never know. You don't want to get in the middle of mixing and run short. So I'm gonna go count and see how many bags is left, see how close that we got it.
It's almost 7 o'clock and it's almost done. They have a second hour, 2 hour overtime. James was there, be a lightman, just using the flashlight. We don't have any light there, but so glad to their mixing area they have a light. I'm pretty sure the boys are so tired, so I prepared chicken legs adobo. You know, Filipino loves satuana sa pulutan, and I bought 5 long neck of whiskey. I'm in the ram.
He said 2 more pals. Think that's it, Joel? It's good? Boy, your arms are wore out, huh? All right, there it is, right there. Step over all the way. There it is. Wow, look at that. What? Yeah, I gotta sneak a picture in here too. We're gonna do the third prize first, okay? All right. Who's gonna be the lady to pull for third prize? Oh, she's the one. Come on forward. Pull a name. Pull a name. You got one? What's the name? Ken. Ah. Wow. Well, you get 500. Woohoo! Wow. All right. Who's gonna do second place? Yeah, stir it around good. Maybe there's some garlic in there also. Marlon? Oh my God, that's so funny. Hey, now hold on. There's two Marlins though, right?
They're gonna have.
Okay. Who's the one?
Invalid.
Woohoo! 1,000. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God.
Stir it up good. Stir it up good. What's this gonna be? Francis. Wow. Yeah, Francis.
Is that present? The prize is mine.
Man, you missed out the drawing here, and you're the grand prize winner. Come around over here. What, are you sleeping? Already nap time? Well, look here. Count that out. 1, 5. Oh. He's got to get his picture with you. Hey, the other two, get over here real quick. Don't block the pretty girls. I don't want to see you. Hold on, let's see him get his shirt on. Crazy. I can't believe you did that. He really ran up there and then he hit the window. I think it's fixed. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do another one. He looks so serious. Let's do it. Mom, excuse me right here a second. All right, Waki. Woohoo! There we go. Awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. I tell you, there are just some times, let me back up here a little bit. There are sometimes just some pure blessings. So check this out. It is raining, it is thundering, and it is lightning. And that is the first time I've heard thunder or lightning since last September. Wow. It's just unbelievable. And the guys didn't cover up the remaining bags of concrete real good. And I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow out there. I was spot on ordering the concrete, man. I was spot on, man. My math is just right. Just right. So tickled with myself for that, but I had to run down there. The tarp was laying right there. They had put a cardboard box over the top of some of it, but that wasn't gonna do anything. So I ran out there and got the tarp over just then, and I was excited to run in the rain and get all wet. I'm all wet right now. And wow, it is such a blessing. Such a blessing. That is so nice. When you haven't had it in so long. That is so nice. Everybody, take care. God bless.